I thought I'd talk about that movie here while I do my evening skincare because I'm probably gonna jibby jabble. But the message in that movie, without me ruining it, really does show like the human cycle of life basically. And it really does, well, it really got me. I ended up crying a lot at the end because it just made me think of all the time I've wasted and just not done things, held myself back, waited for the right time, so many excuses and reasons, and missed opportunities, missed experiences. And I really didn't want to get to an age looking back and having regrets. I really didn't want that. And turning 35 next month, there's this huge like rush of pressure and emotion now that I feel like I'm becoming that person and version I never wanted to be, of looking back with regret and wishing I took this opportunity, experienced this, and didn't have this excuse or that excuse. And I know a lot of the things that have held me back is to do with money, but then I've just used that toner, Glow Recipe Cloudberry Bright Toner. Sorry, my nan threw me off. She just said the floor's dry for kitchen floor. She let me go. Anyway, focus. Need to get where I was now. Let's dry. Dries quite quick. And yeah, I've just some money being a thing, but then I've not been able to stay in a job. I've had so many different jobs, and I've just really struggled to stay consistent with any job, stay in it. I get to a point where I just can't handle it anymore. The job consumes me, the people consume me, it has such a negative impact on my life and my well being. And I'm just like, well, the solution to majority of my problems is money and needing the funds. So why don't I just stay at a job that is giving me income, that's getting me closer to those opportunities and possibilities, instead of having excuses that I don't have the money, I don't have the funds to do this and that. And now look at me, I'm 35, looking back and like wishing that I took this, I did this, did that, and didn't spend when I did have money. Like I was very giving and made sure everyone had what they wanted, or tried my best to give them the gift that they would have loved, or spoilt them, and always thought of others, especially with like boyfriends, like really over gifted. And it probably was to compensate for people pleasing or feeling not the very best girlfriend, or just wanting to be the best girlfriend, some sort of reason. But yeah, all that money that I've spent on others could have been invested into my life, as well as money that I've wasted on trying to be perfect, look perfect. And I've had like braces, had them free once with the NHS as a teenager, and then I had them again. I don't know if it was free the next time, as like I think of 20 something maybe. It was on really briefly, had them off, and then I invested in Invisalign. I funded because I was just obsessed with having straight teeth, and even now, oh, I feel really insecure doing that. Ugh, insecure. I want braces again. I've got this obsession to have straight teeth, this to look good, to, and then you invest in all these things. I don't invest in filler or things like that, just like LED face masks, face tools, skincare. And it's all unnecessary money. I am getting better as I'm getting older. But that money as well could have been invested in making things happen. But yeah, that movie just really hit me hard. That 35 this year, and I feel like I'm in not a worse position, because my past was, yeah, a lot of my past was not okay. So far from that, So I am in a better position, but I live with my nan. I don't have a job, my own choice. I'm doing another course. I've done so many different courses and nothing comes from it because of my own energy and that towards it. But then I've still got all these hopes and wishes and things I want to experience, but then I look at how much it costs and it's so expensive, and then I'll watch a YouTube video to learn, but then I can't pick it up. I need someone to be there with me that motivates me, that shows me. I struggle to read a book. I don't know. I've just used the Ordinary Arginine Solution 10%. So that's all dried in now. I do normally just tap that. They say to use it in your frown lines in here, but because I'm talking I can't do both. About to use this now. Just a couple of drops. I'm running out. But I will end this video. It's just yeah, I don't know. Like in 15 years I'll be 50. Like 15 years I'll be 50. That's crazy. Like not a lot's really I just don't feel like I've achieved anything. I'm still living with Nan. I still don't have any savings or living comfortably, really. I can't just buy something without really thinking about it and if it's necessary. I'm still very restricted, and I'm just not where I'd want to be, especially at this age. And I really don't want to be like that movie. I don't want to say too much because in case you watch it, I just don't want to be that woman or Tom Hanks's character. So it's Tom Hanks's character and his wife in it, which is the couple from when he played Forrest Gump and Jenny. They're in that together in this movie here as an actual couple. Oh, it's so cute. They are AI'd at first to make them appear younger because it shows them through the years. But yeah, just seeing like what she wanted, and then it was always like next year. And that's how I feel like my life is. Like every year that comes, I'm like, okay, this year is the year. I'm gonna do da. Then next year, and that's what's happened. And now it's like really caught up with me. Like, wow, okay. But I'm still not in a position to be able to just go do these opportunities because of money. So it's like I need to find a job. And yeah, I need to find a job and just stick at it. I don't know if I've got some sort of issue or problem. I don't mind working. I like working. I don't like being at home all day doing nothing. It's not that I'm lazy. It's just this psychological, mental thing that I'm not 100% sure what it is. I've spoke to therapists about it. They just say that I'm not used to consistency, but because of my lifestyle, my environment, how I've been brought up, my past and all that. But that's all they've really said. And once I learn something, I just want to move on because I feel like I've learned everything now. But it doesn't really help in trying to keep me in a job and figure it out, even if I'm like really hungry or starving, I need money for that week. I'm probably more likely to go without food than go to work and make money, because no idea when I know that I really need that money to buy the food to feed me. Yeah, that isn't enough. Just, yeah, mind-boggling. Anyway, I've gone off track. Back to the movie. Yes, I'm gonna go now actually because it's just making me feel really sick and overwhelmed, and yeah, just 35 nearly. Really didn't want to be here at 35. Really didn't want to be here. And when I'm 50, I don't want to be recording another video like this. That there's just a part of me that feels like I probably will be. And that's scary and makes me feel sick and emotional and feels like really trapped, and it's just not a nice feeling. But let's have hope that things will work out and not just keep kicking me back down, or when I feel like I'm getting somewhere, I'm getting knocked back down more than where I started. It's just this whole negative bug ball, this whole negative environment. I feel like certain individuals around me are cursed and that's having an impact. because they say negative energy is more powerful than positive. So if you're one positive within a huge negative environment and that, then I'm more drawn and sucked to that. There's no way around it, apparently. Just gotta have hope and belief. Find contentment. Be grateful for what I do have and content with what I do have. Could always be worse, and there's so many more people out there that are so much worse off. I know that. I just know where I would like to be and what. Yeah, and I just feel like I'm so far from that, and so far from having that. But yeah, I'm grateful. So hard when I'm feeling like this to feel grateful, and that's okay. I'm human. You don't always have to be grateful, but there is always something to be grateful for. I'm grateful for my hippo. Got this for Valentine's Day. What are you grateful for?